So just a quick one on this, guys. I'm sorry this playthrough got interrupted by the grand introduction of some DLC. We're going to go and finish this game off for you now because I was really enjoying it. And hey, the Discord seems to be working really well. I'm really pleased about that. Thank you all for joining in. Yeah, pretty awesome. So the aim of the game at the moment is super settling. We've got 1, 2, 3 cities producing settles for me, and I'm about to harvest this brilliant, I mean, I don't need this stone on the tile. I would rather get rid of it and put a regular mine on this tile because that will give me the science as opposed to the extra production. It just works better, and then also you get the huge production boost towards that settler. But I'm thinking we can probably settle another 3 cities on this, maybe another 4 over in this direction on this sort of island. I've got a couple up north as well. I'm maybe hoping we can kind of get to about 15, 16 cities. That'll really press us ahead. And also, I'll let the Congo look like they're going to be friendly to us. So we'll just quickly go in and see if we can't make a little bit of a deal with them. They're going to be good to be friends with later in the stages of the game because they're going to produce a lot of these great works, and we don't really have access to any of these great works at the moment. Can I trade it for horses and some power? That would be a good amount of culture for me. No? No? Okay, we're a little bit gold. There we go. We found the deal. But anyway, the Odyssey, these things really do help. You just stick something in your capital, that extra production, especially because Babylon technically is giving me great works of writing. Maybe we should think about getting a couple of amphitheatres in just to help with that. Yeah, that all helps, and it helps nicely. Otherwise, we're going to jump straight in on serfdom, because as I say, these builder charges massively adds up, especially because we want our C1 districts to be totally surrounded. That will all work quite nicely. Now, I'm just going to move the settler over here. I reckon there's probably another lovely place to settle over near some water in the tundra up there. Actually, look at this. Districts on or next to coastal lake tiles provide +2 culture. This one, this one, this one, this one, that's at least 4. That's not bad, actually. Yeah, Nan Nadal, I think, is going to be our next suzerain. Oh, look, 42 culture. This game so far, yeah. Oh, it's been good. Okay, I'm just sticking with the techs that are boosted, so we're going to go for military tactics and then mass production. That takes us a long way towards getting towards industrialization, so that's pretty good. So getting rid of that stone. Oh, look at that, 5 turns off the settler. It all helps. What's in the tribal village today? A builder unit. Quite handy, actually. Yeah, you know what? I might just move this guy immediately down and start taking him towards all of these tiles that needs fixing. Okay, you stay up here and then you can go fix that. Stirrups, because we've got the feudalism civic. So we're going for stirrups because we've got the feudalism civic. What else can we get? Build 2 universities. I don't understand how we haven't got that one already. Haven't adopted a government yet. Building harbours, not so much. Guild civic? Guilds, we're not far off getting that one, actually. Metal casting. All of these are quite useful things. I think industrialization is probably where I'm going to go there because, I mean, yeah, you can't really complain about all that extra production. I'm also going to plonk this city over here on top of this silver and get me all the gold per turn just by existing. And also, again, extra culture for being next to a lake, which is pretty cool. And with this Sail 1 district being done, look at that, 104 science per turn. Just settlers. Keep on focusing on the settlers. I got the healing great scientist who is good, but not what I want this particular game. I'm going to wait and see if I can get one of the other ones. Always remember to keep building in your monuments. Oh, very tasty indeed. And then Pingala as well. Actually, he's pretty upgraded. Magnus is pretty upgraded. Okay. I think actually Magnusson, I'm going to continue to grow him up. I need growth in the city. That's actually an important one in my capital because it's not really growing at the moment, and I need to get an industrial zone going in that city. Generally speaking, it's because the mines in all of my empire are so effective. It doesn't really make sense to be doing much else, but I'm not far off now being able to get civil engineering. It's not a huge way off, and civil engineering will mean that essentially I replace a lot of my mines with more farms, which are very handy. How is it only 10 turns until the next era? God, this is speeding pie at the moment. Crazy. 28 techs as opposed to 21 with the Congos. Already we're starting to build a little bit of a lead against all the people around us, which is very nice indeed. I wish these skirmishes are absolutely pains in the arses. And I want to be moving my settlers out. I've got 2 settlers here, I've got another settler here. There's one coming down south, I believe. Oh, actually, no, I got him diverted, didn't I? But I'm still building more cities. Cities are good. Square rigging, which means now that industrialization, 4 turns away by 150 AD. I quite like that. That's nice. This one city, pretty much his entire purpose is, well, as we've done before, just niter upon niter upon niter. And actually, the niter in it will give it huge extra production towards putting one of these districts down, which is really, really cool. I'm tempted to put it here. Normally I wouldn't, because of the +3, it's essentially taken one of the slots away and it reduces its effectiveness, but I mean, the extra science from all of these niter, it's almost tempting, that. And I could have a farm there as well. Yeah, you know what, I wouldn't normally do that, but this time I'll make an exception. The Kemmer. I've never got into the Kemmer. They just, they don't excite me in the way that they play. Like, yes, aqueducts are cool, but I prefer Rome. I just like Rome's aqueducts better, or the Baths districts. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. These guys are doing okay. They're kind of middle of the road. They do not need strange gifts from foreign lands. Well, you say that, but if I offer you all this shit, including my open borders, what would you give me for that? Yeah, you see? See, really, you do want it, don't you? Don't give me that. Look at all this science production. University, library, say one, and then another settler. Just to make things a little bit better. I've got another 2 cities popping up here. There'll be another city over in this direction. Oh yes. In fact, actually, the Kemmer are in 3rd on science, and they are 6 techs behind us. Cool. As I say, it doesn't seem like much until you realise just how much of an advantage the Deity AI has over the player normally in the beginning of the game. It's mad. Finally getting trade routes down as well. I might actually think about getting an encampment in, because railways are going to be really, really handy here in order to try and get the settlers out wherever I can. Capital's priority now is to get to population 7 so I can build an industrial zone and a coal power plant in there, but everywhere else, yeah, I just need it to build railways and stuff. And of course monuments. Monuments are always important. Got some good deals going at the moment, actually. 55 gold per ton. That's a monument every 3 turns if you really wanted to know. That's how I measure success. Monuments per turn. It's a good metric. Let's get industrialist in. Vertical integration will come in nicely after that point. We're also chopping down woods in order to speed things up. Actually, this city, so the next thing I need you to do is build an aqueduct here for me. Lovely. I mean, what tiles are we working? Is there any other food that we could get into here? I think actually... So you're not even working those horses. Right, come on. Get the horses in. Force work those. Force work these. Okay, that's a little bit of extra food. Just a little bit. That'll do. Here's a layer of the base for another settler. Very awesome indeed. I've already improved the horses. This say one. I think there's a lot of grassland here, isn't there? I should probably get a little bit of population in my cities at some point. That would kind of help. And then there's the monument as well. A glorious new city in one go. Oh, in fact, actually, Isaac Newton is amazing as well. University and library for 3, and also universities in this district as well. In fact, look, this place is about to finish its district. Get you right over there. Finally, as well, killed that barbarian encampment that's been plaguing me for absolutely years now, which is entertaining. Right, settler, come down here. We're going to get another city on this sort of peninsula down here. Oh, Bologna. That'll help me get a lot more great scientist points in, as well as a huge amount of science. Oh, we're finding all kinds of people, although Bologna is right next to the Kemmer. Oh dear. Right, just lost an archer, but they didn't stop me settling, which is a good thing. This city, though, I think, unlike all the other cities, is probably... I'd get walls up. It's pretty dangerous out there. So there's the Sail 1. Isaac Newton. You're going to immediately put the library and the university in. Finally finished industrialization now. Could we get castles going? Resource discovered. Oh, underneath the campus. Nice. So I actually have some coal coming in, and I've just seen there's some more coal over here as well, and there's some more over here. So we've got plenty of areas that coal does exist. Phew, that's a good thing. Humanism has been now discovered. I don't think I need to change my policies. Campus, settlers, builders. Yeah, no, that's all I need. It's a pretty good one, that one. Steam power. Oh, I do need steam power at some point to get banking quickly, but steam power, but I need an encampment. Who's going to build me an encampment? Actually, you might. You might build me an encampment. Oh, yes, let's do that. I mean, we have to have an encampment. Everybody knows this. Everyone knows what time it is. Alright, so Isaac, pop down. Boom, 157 science per turn. Oh, yeah. 23 techs, 31 techs, 80 techs. I'm now 13 techs above France. Deity AI France. Oh, diplomatic service. Boost if I've got an alliance. Congo I could probably get an alliance with. Let's go for a research alliance. Yes, that sounds good indeed. How are the Congo doing actually? Got a few cities. I do like playing as the Congo, they're very satisfying. 168 science now. Oh, that's pretty good. Printing. So I'm just getting all of the rushed text. How's my culture victory 12? Goodness, that's just a lie. You see Miss Alluru tile next to the Seer 1. That's 4 production, 2 faith, 2 culture, 1 science. That's a it's like a utility tile, that one. Doesn't really directly do anything too useful, but still pretty cool. Alright, aqueduct is done. Industrial zone. Oh, come on. Clearly I want to put it on that tile. That's a great tile to put it on. +5, yep, here we go. Lovely, doesn't ruin any of my Seer 1 adjacencies. Okay, the capital is beginning to slowly come to life. Switch over to Merchant Confederation to get myself lots of extra gold. We've also got loads of diplomatic power. Should we actually vote with it? No, it feels wrong. That feels wrong to take part in a conference. Why would I take part in a conference? Goodness me. 9 gold per turn for that. As I said, just always remember to trade everything away that you've got. I think you've already got silver. He's already got silver. But you do not have all this. Would you like it just before a conference? 10 gold per turn? Yes, you would. I can improve that deal. I can give you 10 coal. Do you want some coal? No. He doesn't even know what coal is. He's like, why would you give me this brown lump of rock? I'll give you some niter then instead. Yes, I just want to arm the Congo as they fight France. Okay, we always know what this is going to do. City centre. Yep, that's great. It's always production discount as well. Let's see how that goes. Are we going to win 2 points? Please give me all your points. Oh, that's a heroic era, isn't it? Nice. Production, city centre. Yep, good. 2 points to me. Lovely. Diplomatic victory. I've got 2 points. I think somebody has got 4 points, so that's okay. Make dedication. Right, now what are we going to do here? I've still got a lot of faith, so I could probably purchase more settlers, which is quite cool. Exodus Evangelist is no point. So Hick Sunk Draconas and reform the coinage. Okay, well, we don't really have any trade routes. I don't really have many settlers going out on different continents at the moment. I think everything is still Australis. Terra Australis? Is that right? Where does Terra Australis end? Not this. But this is, however. I could go and settle somewhere down there. Huh. That's quite interesting. Okay, right, so there may be somewhere I can settle. So we're actually going to go and have a wee look down here and see what we can settle on this continent. The industrial zone of my capital is finished, just as steam power comes online. I've still got 5 turns until the encampment, so there's no rush on that one at the moment. Let's get gunpowder. I could do with a really fun upgrade on this. Oh, for God's sake, right, these barbarians are just frickin' running everywhere at the moment. I should probably get a unit or 2, although, you know, it just pains me to do so because I've got other shite to do, you know? Actually, saying that, this is exactly the time to be building units because they're all half price at the moment. Yeah, point taken. Amanatore. Now, normally these guys are pretty good in the hands of a Deity AI. Yeah, looks like they're doing okay. Okay, but not that good though. Not that good. They're winning a culture victory, which is a strange one for them to go to, but fine. Right, campus, districts, settlers, serfdom, all of this is very exciting, but I've just got rationalism. Now, why is rationalism so good? We said it before, 50% production, or 50% increase in science, I should say. If the city population is 10 or higher, I don't have any 10 or higher cities yet, but also if the district has 3 adjacency bonus, all of my campuses have 3 adjacency bonus. Getting this in is crucially important. I think serfdom, campus, settlers, I'm going to have to get rid of settlers just for now. but it does actually reinforce to me that I do need to get a better government because I've got too many things at the moment. Let's go for exploration. That won't take long. 8 land combat units in my military. I don't have that. Huh. Well, there you go. Very strange. Right, horsemen. Fed up of you now. I'm building units everywhere. You will die. Especially, oh, Galileo as well. Oh, nice. He is just adjacent mountains. Now, I've got a couple mountains. I remember there's a 2 mountain there. But are there any better options that I can get to easily? Yes, over here actually. Alright, so I'm going to send you over to Daegu, and then you can head over in this direction towards Babylon. I think the best I can see is maybe a 3. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I see any better ones, so yeah, that'll do for now. 1, 2, 3. Good timing on Babylon though. Oh yeah, so that's giving me more science on universities now, which I don't have many, but I've got a couple. As I say, I don't need universities, it's just having a campus in the first place is all I need really. And here's a new settler down here as well. Delightful. In fact, actually, I might just build the Seowan district here, and then that'll improve all of these tiles around this city. That's actually quite a good little combo. Oh, I just did a really stupid thing. I just bought out a military encampment and I forgot it produced both a scout and a regular unit when I did it, so I'm going to end up losing that builder. Damn it. Oh, please stop setting everything on fire. It's not on. Ugh. At least my watches are going to come in very soon. In fact, actually, I can upgrade you immediately. Ho ho! These things are bloody powerful. They can only fire once they've not moved in a turn, but now I think... Boom! Yes, now I've got amazing city power. Okay, this may work. This may work. We're also settling on this new continent over here. Woohoo! Seoul becomes the first settlement on... Was that say America? Did that say America? I'm pretty sure that shouldn't have done. Hang on. What's that saying? Avalonia. Sounds like a game, doesn't it? Avalon. Alright, well, there seems to be a lot of cool space down there. Lots of continents of glory, so yeah, all of my settlers head in that direction. So we're over 200 science now. We're on turn 77. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm not going to complain about that one. We've got 36 techs as opposed to 26 now as the highest teched person that we know that isn't us. My units are just like fighting barbs and running away at drastically increasing speeds. Nobody's happy right now. This is all appalling. Just like, get back, you idiots. John Curtin, you must be doing good on science. Come on, you're pretty overpowered scientifically. 42 science per turn? Nope. No, he is not. He has got 24 techs against my 36, so I have 50% more science than him. Like, not even science, 50% more techs than he does. That's mad. Oh, hello. This is good. Right, armories are quite expensive. Now, I just need to do a little bit of shopping just to make sure that I've got lots of money in the bank. Oh, check that out. Yes, 23 gold per turn. That's a good old deal. What else? Oh, you see, again, I hate when it does this. It's like, I need all your gold, and then what will you give me? I just want the gold up front. Come on. Yeah, there we go, that'll do. Accept the deal. Good old Curtin. Yes, embassy is now available in there as well. That's good. Oh, the Pantanal. I don't know how I got... Oh, did he settle by that? Cheeky bugger. I mean, admittedly, I did exactly the same thing. Okay, so we're actually settling on Australia's continent right now. Okay. That's not too bad. A better Australia than, like, Genghis Khan or someone ridiculous. But now that's 539 gold, which means I can just go for... Let's go for the stables. And then we'll go for an armory. Oh, an armory is another 100 gold. Hang on, we can get 100 gold from someone. There's 50. There's the other 68. Good. Just had to sell all my niter away, but that's okay. We don't need niter. The armory is built. That means I can now just go bomb. It's military engineers. Second settlement on this continent. That's really good. Actually, we don't even have that luxury resource. I need you to... Let's just... This place can actually build what it needs to. Let's get a granary. Finally, we can go to Merchant Republic. Lovely. Right. Always take the legacy card of the era before. It tends to be a really good deal. Rationalism, natural philosophy, builders. Oh no, we did need settlers, didn't we? So, oh man, I might just have to ignore my own advice almost immediately. We really need like democracy or something. Okay, that'll do for now. What about veterancy, conscription, professional army? All of these things are quite good. I like the idea of veterancy, yeah. It'll help us build some harbours. We need a few harbours, a couple of trade routes here and there. Here we go, boosting through flight. Oh, in pretty much one go. Nice. Flight by career sets the world for the future of the modern era. That's actually me hitting that era first. That's really, really cool. Don't have any boosted text there at the moment. Terrible. Only 2 bombards, knights. No, we don't need to do that. I'd rather go towards chemistry at the moment, so let's see what that path looks like. Built 2 banks. I don't have a single commercial hub. I haven't got neighbourhoods unlocked yet. Own 3 musketmen technically is possible. I don't know if I've got enough people to upgrade. And then mountain tunnels. Sorry, have a level 2 alliance. Actually, how is my alliance coming along? Yes, this must be doing okay. Oh no, that's years away. Okay, we're going to have to brute force our way up. That's a bit of a shame, but never mind. I'm focusing more on building roads at the moment than I am anything else. That's a good route back to the capital. These 2 Hwachas have actually managed to pick up every single builder I'd lost, of course, pretty much the entire game so far. They're the slowest moving things. Imagine just going through barbarians and picking up all of the like captured like citizens with incredibly slow, effective artillery that's just being sort of pushed around. We're like, hey, you're right. Yep, good to see you. It's just so surreal. I always like it when you can just build everything around us. So on district. It's so satisfying. Oh, delightful. It's got a nice little city going along here now. This is really, really cool. I need to think about what I'm doing in terms of like how we're going to win this game. I kind of like a science victory is obviously the way to go, but I wouldn't mind a little bit of domination. So I think actually we've probably got to build a couple of industrial zones now, just make sure my production's nice and high, especially near my capital, because Magnus is in there. So I just need to make sure that, again, I'm building industrial zones in places that are not compromising my campus districts. If I do that, the point of them is negligible. John Curtin, stealing an adult. Do you not know how much culture they were giving me per turn? It's really rude. Now I'm going to have to actually bother getting things like theology, naval tradition, all of these pointless ones where like they just give me envoys. So frustrating. How dare you, Australia, you get off this goddamn city-state. That is my city-state and you know it. I mean, I wouldn't get rid of cattle, but it's actually worth it at the moment, just purely because it gets to population 10, which makes this city amazing scientifically, but also these campus districts, it's farms that I need next to these ones. Replaceable parts. Actually, replaceable parts is always a good sign that we're going well. That basically means that we get tons of food from all of our farms, which I'm really starting to focus on now. I've also got civil engineering as well, which is really, really good. The builder card. Actually, we're in that sort of weird temporary phase where technically I think I can get... Oh no, we switched off there, didn't we? Sometimes you can get 2 different builder cards that stack. I don't think the game intends for you to be able to do it, but it's just this sort of glitchy thing that happens every now and then, which is often quite funny. Now, have we got settler power back up and running at the moment? Yes, we do. So I might just focus on getting some more settlers up. 300 science per turn just isn't enough for me, because I've got 41 techs as opposed to 29. We're doing well. But we're not there yet. Chemistry will help us boost, and then we'll get to radio and we'll see if we've got aluminium. And if we've got aluminium, you know what that means. We're going to go bombing people. It's going to be great. Actually, this is really good because now my capital is also population 10. Everything's getting there now. Everything is slowly coming on board. And we've got our first railway line as well. First of many. Oh yeah. Another great scientist. Triggers the eureka moment for chemistry in one random technology. Cool. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Sanitation. Oh, that's actually quite handy. That's what we were doing. And then chemistry. Oh, that's actually amazingly useful. Okay, so we're not far off research labs. That gives me huge amounts of extra science. Can I get factories in yet? Well, I still can't get bloody factories. Come on. Sort yourselves out. Now, Australia, you guys normally love political power. You gonna buy it from me? No. This game, not so much. Who wants the political power? So normally there's one person in the game that would, yeah, look, it's a newbie at this game. They would just trade you their arm and legs just for it. Alright, that'll do for now. Finally get a workshop building in my capital. That's a big improvement. You can see we've now got military engineers. Which way are the military engineers heading? Well, this is the city with the harbour, so I kind of at least need the route to span to the harbour, and then my settlers can actually like hit the sea pretty capably, and then actually going to send you in the opposite direction. This is my third city on this continent now. We're going to end up finding some random person that is going to give us loyalty penalties in a second. I just sense it coming. You don't see the loyalty pressure of people when you are just settling on like a continent. Like if you haven't met them yet, the loyalty pressure doesn't appear. It always trips you up. You see how many settlers I've got as well? 1, 2, 3 settlers ready to roll. I also have Nana Dolbach. That's useful. 100 culture again. Please don't bother, Australia. Please don't bother. Well, the moment of truth. Australia, are we going to settle near them in future? Yes, we're probably going to end up settling near them in future. Sorry, Australia, but yeah, I like settling here. This is a nice place for me. I don't care if you've got a single city down in this way. This is my continent now. I've claimed it. But there we go. Turn 87, we've got 300 science per turn. I mean, if you didn't think Korea weren't overpowered by now, how are you feeling about that thought? You know, you willing to come on board with me? Oh, you just wait. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton for all of the help you give on Patreon, as well as everybody else who likes and subscribes to the video. Cheers, you help keep me going.